Hi guys, in today's video I'll be teaching you best gold mechanical strategy with high win rate. Trust me, this happens almost every day. The good news is that no daily bias, no top-down analysis required. All you have to do is just to follow this simple step I'm about to review to you. If that sounds good, let's begin. So guys, this is almost everyday strategy. It happens in London section. So how does it work? Pay very good attention. Let's go to our drawing board. Let me show you some literal example on schematic diagram before we move into live example. So this strategy works in London section, and I'm using New York time to teach this. So if your time is in another time zone, go to this time zone, change your time to New York. And we know that London section starts immediately is 3 o'clock a.m. in New York time. So this is all we have to do. Every 3 o'clock a.m. we start looking for first fair value gap to form. So this is 3 o'clock a.m. and let's assume price move in this nature, and after that we have fair value gap, and this fair value gap here is what we'll be waiting for. Basically we'll be waiting for price to invert, that is waiting for price to invert this fair value gap. Once price invert this fair value gap, we look for retest and we target 1:2. This is what we'll be looking for every day. But if you want to improve your win rate like massively, to have confidence whenever this happens, we need to add it a sort of liquidity. You can use a high time frame PDR raise. So let's say for instance on the previous day or on the Asian section, price made some movement of this nature and push back here before 3 o'clock a.m. We all agree that all these highs are liquidity. So when price moves down and sweep this liquidity, this is relative equal low, price take it out and invert a fair value gap, it increases the win rate. And those lower highs here are your what? Are your draw on liquidity. I hope I'm making sense. So those areas should be your target. So if you want to improve your win rate, you look for where price may sweep liquidity to increase the win rate. So you see the example I gave you here. So something applicable when price was in. So this is the first fair gap value gap form, and wait for invest, then enter. If the candle closes, if the candle that inverted this fair value gap is small, you can take your entry immediately. But if is a very big huge candle that invert this FVG, you do what? You wait for retest back into that zone and target any sort of liquidity city that is reasonable, but go for 1:2. As time goes on, we get used to the strategy and have confidence to hold more. So now let me take you to live example for you to see how crazy this strategy is. This is the first example and it happens on Friday. I want to start on recent example for you to see that this is not a picked up examples. It happens every day. So this is 18th October 2024 as I'm recording this video. So this is 3 o'clock a.m. and the London section is on. So we are looking for first fair value gap to form. We have very nice fair value gap. Look closely, it's very nice fair value gap. Even if you're blind, you can feel this fair value gap. It's a clean fair value gap. So after marking of the fair value gap, what are we waiting for? We are waiting for inversion. Is there any sort of liquidity that price have taken out? Yeah, price have taken out this zone because this is a higher low. Price have taken it out. Is the sort of liquidity. As price take it out, we are waiting for inversion. Do we have any inversion yet? No inversion yet. So you keep calm, wait patiently, let the price invert the fair value gap. Once that is done, if it's a small candle like this nature, you can take your entry immediately, set your stop loss below here. So let's take long position. So here, do I have any draw on liquidity? Set your stop loss at the body of the candle. Don't use the wick for you to get accurate 1:2 as quick as possible. So where is our target? The draw on liquidity we have is here. This is the draw on liquidity we have. So this is where our target will be. So I'm targeting here. Does it give me 1:2 accurate, perfect 1:2? So this is 1:2 raised to what? So let's see how everything goes. First candle push, and this happens during the doesn. See how everything is pushing so fast. Volume is there, and now we are waiting for take profit to hit. Can we make it? Price come back again. You don't need to panic, but if you're somebody who panics a lot, you can go for 1:1 or go for break even. But for me, I have confidence in this strategy. I could wait for price to hit my take profit. The only thing I can do here is go for break even because of the zone. So let me see how everything works. Or you can close 80% of your trade and leave the runners run. That's how you can manage your trade in so many occasions. So let's see what happened. I'm still in the break even. Beautiful. I see I've won this trade perfectly. So let's go and look for another example. Hope you see what happens here. Let me repeat myself. This is 2 o'clock a.m. and that is London section. We are waiting for first fair value gap to form. As you can see, we have very clean super fair value gap. After that, we wait for inversion. You see the candle that invaded this fair value gap is a small candle, and all we have to do, and luckily for us, we have very clean low traffic zone here. Enter our long position, target this draw on liquidity, take it out, invert the fair value gap and hit our target. So that's how to do it. So let me give you another example. I will go on and show you series of example for you to believe in this strategy. So now let's look into another example. So this is 3 o'clock a.m. New York time and the start of London section. This push happens, no fair value gap. When do we have a fair value gap here? First fair value gap we have. Do we have any sort of liquidity that price may tap into? This is belly order block. People may take trades here because they will call here endorsement, and this is that extreme order block. Beautiful. I know what you're thinking. Then we have inversion here. We have inversion here. Where's our draw on liquidity? We have a draw on liquidity here. Here is draw on liquidity. So we're waiting for inversion to happen. We have inversion with this big candle. Then what do we do here? We wait for retest, and as price retest into this zone, into this FVG, you got the FVG here, price tap into it. We set our stop loss here and target 1:2. Where's a 1:2? A 1:2 is above the draw on liquidity, so we can do that as well. You can see how price rallies off after that. So let me go on and show you series of examples for you to know that this works every day. So what do we have here? First FVG form. We had inversion. We have inversion. This is a news candle, of course. So maybe any day there is news, event, high impact news, avoid this strategy. So let's go on show you many examples for you to believe. So here will be our last example. This is 3 o'clock. We're looking for first fair value gap to form. No fair value gap yet. Okay, beautiful. We have very nice fair value gap. I'll use this. And this. This is the first FVG that formed for the day. So what are we doing now? I want to see inversion. Beautiful. Have no closure yet. So we need to see a close. So this is a beautiful inversion. Our stop loss will be above here, somewhere around here, and we target this liquidity. No loss of liquidity swept, but we have a draw on liquidity, beautiful draw on liquidity down here. So here is our target. Now let me short this. Because it's a small range candle, I have to take my trade. So target is 1:2. The other one is 2. So beautiful. You can see as price immediately moves down, and unfortunately for us, not hit our take profit. So that's how I use this strategy. You can go and backtest, check for yourself, but trust me, this happens every day. Repeat it time without number. You will never regret subscribing to this channel and following my forex journey. So share with your friends. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to ask your question if you're confused. See you in my next video. Bye for now.